Well, it's 6 o'clock. We'll call the meeting of the Planning Commission to order for Tuesday, August the 20th, 2024. Roll call. Let the record reflect that all is present except for Nate Treadaway and Shauna Mathis. Approval of the agenda. Is there any reason to change the agenda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda as is.
I move we approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All opposed, no. Agenda is approved. The minutes from the previous meeting from July the 16th, 2024. Everybody had a chance to read? Any deletions, additions?
None.
None. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, no. The minutes are approved. Report from Mr. Code Enforcement Officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The only thing, well, I'll mention tonight, I'll mention two things. First is the public draft presentation of our form-based code that we've been working on since January, from the charrette, back from the Codapalooza we had back in January till now. All the work's been done by our consultant, working with us, and preparing this insertion for our zoning ordinance. So this will be its own article in our zoning ordinance, just to give you a little preview of that. But the actual reveal of this will occur on Thursday the 29th at 6 p.m., and that can be done virtually, and I think we will be hosting it here also in the council chambers, just for anybody that would like to attend. I think there'll be abilities to ask questions for the consultant, because it is a Zoom meeting, so people will be able to chat and obviously make comments. But you're welcome to attend here, but I would encourage the Planning Commission members to please attend this. We will invite the applicants too, for the seats that are being vacated on the commission, to also attend. We'll invite those applicants as well, just so they can be familiar with this. But I do encourage you to attend. It will be very enlightening, and I think it'll be a good chance to see what we've been working on that will be beneficial to the city. And the other thing that I will mention is this was Nate Treadway's last scheduled meeting. So Nate's been serving on the Planning Commission for 5 years. Unfortunately, Nate couldn't be here tonight, but I appreciate his service to the Planning Commission in the city.
Very good, thank you. Old business, is there any old business?
None.
No old business? Under new business, we have a request for a rezone from P to R1A at 231 East Maryville Street. Mr. Code Officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a rezone request from the P, the Professional Office Institutional District, to your R1A zoning. There's no specific plan that's submitted with the application. So the plan you see before you is just an existing plat of the property. It's got a little existing easement there on the southeast corner of the site for an adjoining driveway. But the rezone for P back in 2003, I believe it was intended for an office building construction. It never happened. So the property's never been developed under its current zoning. So the request to the R1A would enable the property to be subdivided in your infill overlay district. There's enough width of the property to allow for 2 lots to be subdivided. So the ability to do that is not possible in the P zoning. So the R1A rezone is necessary to allow for infill lot subdivision, basically. So the recommendation is approval as submitted without conditions. That's all that I have.
Thank you. Is there anyone present to speak for this request? Yes, sir. Would you come up and just sort of tell us what we're doing?
My name's Joe Dixon with Expo Homes. Mr. Doug, he owns the piece of property. Yep. And if you have any questions on the piece, we'll be glad to answer anything you got.
Are you going to build 2 houses on this?
Going to do 2 houses.
Okay.
Yes. I think it's in the historical area also. We'll have submit plans.
It is historic.
Yeah, the property is located inside a historic district, so if the council decides to approve the rezone, their next step before they can get any house permits, would have to get HPC approval for any dwellings.
Any questions?
Not for me.
All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd ask if there was anyone present to speak in opposition to this request. Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion to approve. And a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The request is approved. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
All righty.